What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a video that has been literally commented in my comment section for like the last half year, and I'm not even kidding. So a guy by the name of Caden I believe it is, has literally been commenting this forever. So I finally am going to do it. Utah Jazz 82-0 rebuild. So I didn't know what else to do today, so I'm like, you know what, this guy has been commenting this forever, I might as well finally give him what he wants. So today it's self-explanatory. We're going to try to go 82-0 with the Utah Jazz, which most of the time we just try to reach for 70+ games. So, going to try to build a super team with the Jazz, essentially, and dominate the simulation here in 2K. So, if you guys enjoy this one, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, let's get right into it. To the playoffs, and we finished as the 5th seed in the West, 45-37. If you guys are curious about the player stats, there you go, and we're just gonna get right into it. So simulate playoffs, see how things go, and obviously we have a lot of work to do if we're gonna try to make this team go 82-0, because we just made it to the NBA Finals though. Low key, damn. All right, but we did lose to the Nets in 6 games. So like I said, we won 45 games that season, so we still have a lot of work to do, and a lot of work will be done. So let's go to the draft lottery, and obviously we're not gonna have a lottery pick here, but something I like to do in these rebuilds is start out with trading players that I don't need. So like Elijah Hughes, he's got 2-star trade value, but essentially I try to grab first round picks that are going to be valuable, as Atlanta is going to give me a 2022 unprotected. That pick could be very valuable next season depending on what the Thunder do. So that's going to be a very nice pick to have. Udoka Azubuike is another one. Honestly, probably could be another nice young asset to have around, but I think I'm just going to trade for some first round picks from the Miami Heat. They want to give me 2, so I'm down with that. So we're going to grab 2 picks because I love getting those first round picks when you do these kind of rebuilds. So then Royce O'Neal, $8 million salary, could come in handy later, to be honest. But since the Atlanta Hawks want to offer me 2 first round picks, I can't say no to that. And then last but not least, I could trade, I think, Derek Favors, and everyone else I think I'll try to build in some kind of trade. So Derek Favors, if I can grab a couple picks for you, that would be a successful first few trades that I just made. Actually, I saw Precious Achiuwa, and we all know he can become a beast as far as overall, and especially if you move him to the power forward, and he's very cheap. So I think that's the guy I'm going to grab here. We are going to be trading our 19th pick though, which I don't love doing that. So is there any way I can escape this without doing that? What if I give you like all my seconds? Would you do this for like 2 seconds? And they want my 2021 pick, which this is probably the 9th pick. You know what? It is what it is. We'll go ahead and trade the 19th pick, and we'll get Precious Achiuwa, who's going to be very, very nice as long as the simulation goes, because he honestly progresses like crazy in this game. So all right, then we got Gobert, obviously Jordan Clarkson, Joe Ingles, Bojan Bogdanovic, but none of these guys are going to stick around. So the first thing is first, looking at team intel, we got to see who's, you know, trading players and where people are going to go. So De'Aaron Fox on Sacramento Kings, but I kind of need to look for cheap players at the moment because I don't want to like overload my cap space to start this off, obviously. So like guys that are really good on their rookie contracts is what I'm kind of looking for here. So like Jaren Jackson Jr., who might still be on his rookie contract, or like I don't know, I can't think of another example at the top of my head, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. We need to find beasts on rookie contracts. Like nobody here. DeAndre Ayton might still be on his rookie contract, but I don't think. And even Shea, honestly, is probably still on his rookie contract, and it's expired actually. Oh well, he's got a team option, so maybe I have to wait for some of these guys. Let me keep look. Anthony Edwards could be interesting, but I'm basically looking for somebody on their rookie contract, like Jaren Jackson Jr. 85 overall, could be somebody we snag if he isn't going to cost too much. And then you got nobody on the Boston Celtics. Obviously Jaylen Brown and just Tatum have both been extended since John Morant. Honestly, that'd be insane if we were able to get him, but I'm just kind of looking right now, and you know what, I think what we're gonna do is also the staff is very important as well. So I'm gonna fire literally everybody besides Quinn Snyder because he actually has pretty good ratings. So gonna need this training camp, gonna need this assistant, so we're gonna sign both of them. And then last but not least, we're going to get Josh Longstaff. So that's going to give us like a really, really good opportunity to possibly have a good staff, you know, go 82-0 obviously with that. So I think the first guy I do want to trade for is Shea, if I can grab him, because he is very cheap, and he's still expired. So wait, when did oh yeah, after the draft, right? So let's go after the draft, and we don't get anybody, and then here's the player options. That's what I was looking for, and we're gonna accept both of them because I can trade both of them essentially. And then Juwan Morgan, and now we're in the free agency period, so this is where I could probably try to trade for Shea if possible. So Shea, only 4-star trade value, so I might be able to get something that happened here. So would they want Oni? They want Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, you're insane. I'm not doing that. So they want Donovan Mitchell. Can't do that. I'll give you Matt Thomas as well. They still want Donovan Mitchell, obviously. What if I give you this first round pick and this first round pick, your 2022 unprotected pick, and I'll give you 2025 Atlanta pick? Come on, bro. Slide me, and then Joe Ingles on top of all of that. They don't agree, and I'll give you one more. If they don't accept this, okay, so we're gonna moving on. That was not enough. Okay, so also real quick is I do want to trade these other two guys for some picks. Chicago, very generous, and then I'm offer, of course, Oni for one as well. So we should have some cap space as well to keep in mind. So Atlanta is just offering me first round picks, and then Mike Conley is out here. Can I afford Kawhi? No, I can't. Okay, Kawhi, honestly, getting Kawhi would be kind of very nice here. It'd be a nice 7 overall coming in, but unfortunately right now we're just kind of not very, we don't have a lot of money, and I don't know if I want to risk like trading all these guys just to free up money to get Kawhi Leonard, because at this point he could not come here, and you know the odds of him signing with us being in Utah, I don't know if he would come here. So I don't know if I want to throw all my marbles in one bag trying to get Kawhi Leonard. So unless if I can't find anyone else to trade for, like Shea is still somebody I definitely want, and then I guess I could just like Stephen Curry could be had via trade. He's not untouchable, but he would probably be very, very hard to get. But if I could form a backcourt of Stephen Curry and Donovan Mitchell, that would be insane. But I don't know how possible that'll be, getting a nice overall point guard. But that would be awesome if we could grab him. I just am not convinced we're not gonna be able to do it. But I'll see what I can make happen here. Couldn't really trade for Stephen Curry, and I might be taking a big risk here, but I'm going to be trading Bojan and Joe Ingles for this 2022 Spurs pick in Jakob Poeltl. So the reason why I'm doing this is I am kind of looking to free up cap space at this point. So let me go ahead and trade Jakob Poeltl, and I am going to go for Kawhi. I don't know if it's going to work out in my favor, but I'm going to attempt to try to sign Kawhi Leonard. Like I said, it may not even work. At this point, I'm going to trade Jordan. I have to trade Jordan Clarkson though to free up this money, and I am taking a risk here trying to get RJ Hampton. Okay, so that honestly could be a young piece I could trade later on. So Kawhi Leonard, what are the odds you come to the Utah Jazz? Right, let's see. And wow, okay, so it worked out. It paid off. I was able to get Kawhi Leonard. That's a W. So Kawhi Leonard coming to this team, and I've noticed that I freed up a lot of trade exceptions. And one thing we still have is Rudy Gobert's contract, and we still have, we have like no cap space, but hey, we have Donovan Mitchell and Kawhi Leonard now, so that is definitely a W. So we kind of have our two guys with Precious Achiuwa and RJ Hampton, and obviously we don't have a lot of depth right now, which is a big problem. But Rudy Gobert, if I threw him in the trade finder, I could keep Rudy as well. Like, it's not totally crazy if I kept him, but I just don't know like what I would be getting. Like Porzingis, Kleba, John Wall, DeJounte Murray, Shea. I could get Shea, but I don't know if I want to trade Gobert to do it. CJ McCollum and Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green. So Tobias Harris, Zach LaVine. All right, so I don't really see anything that I absolutely love out of this. So at this point, the way we're going to be getting depth, okay, so let's move Rudy Gobert to an 89 or to back to center. And yeah, we have like no money at all left after what I just did. So we're going to be grabbing Nicholas Batum, and we're just going to be grabbing whatever we can, to be honest. Like Shabazz Napier. Let's see, what else is there? Kent Bazemore, will sign him, because we're going to be using a lot of trades to upgrade this roster, because we have like no other way of getting depth at this point. So Boban Marjanovic. So we're going to be going crazy with the trades here in a second. So I'm going to throw Bojan and Gerald Green in a trade, and let me see what I can snag. Obviously, we're kind of looking for depth. So Jakob Poeltl in a second round pick. I could move him to power forward or something. So Jakob Poeltl, welcome to the team, my friend. And we're using a trade exception, so boom. All right, now let's go to Shabazz Napier and Kent Bazemore. We're gonna throw them out there. Brook Lopez, Patrick Beverly, and is that a first? It is. So that could also be interesting. Kyle Kuzma in a first round pick would be a young piece to have, so why not? And we get a first out of it, so yeah, we're definitely doing that. And then RJ Hampton, I think I'm gonna groom a little bit. I honestly was going to try to go 8-0 this year, but looking at the roster, I don't think it's going to be possible. I really don't. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Precious to power forward because he goes up like crazy. We definitely need a point guard to kind of fill that gap for now. Again, Shea is the man I want. Let me see if I can make this happen again. So Shea, and I should be able to use a trade exception here. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Can I trade? Maybe I can trade Nicholas Batum instead. So if I give you like all the picks I have in my arsenal, pretty much, because like at this point I have nothing else to offer, so I'll give you okay, so that's two very valuable picks for Shea. They don't agree just yet. All right, I'll give you this pick, and we get Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go. So we got our point guard, and we got Donovan Mitchell, RJ Hampton, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Kuzma, Precious, Gobert, and Jakob Poeltl. So we kind of have a full rotation right now, but we're not done, obviously. We still have a lot of work to do, but we got some good upgrades. We got Shea, we got Donovan Mitchell, we got Gobert, and we got Kawhi Leonard. So that's honestly a really, really good defensive team, which I'm very excited about because defense is pretty important in these as well. But we'll have to see how it is. So that first offseason was probably quite long, but hey, it was necessary to get something done. So RJ Hampton, I'm gonna throw some untapped potential at, Kyle Kuzma, and then this last one's gonna go at actually Precious Achiuwa, because why not? And then now looking at our starting five, we have Shea, Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard, Precious, Rudy Gobert, Jakob Poeltl, Kyle Kuzma, RJ Hampton, Iman Shumpert. But we're gonna run a 9-man rotation because we don't really want proficiency is 4-star at defense, which is awesome. So, you know, honestly, we might just stick with the defensive system. We'll kind of see how it goes. I'm gonna still like this first season where I made moves, and we'll see how it goes. And obviously, once again, the off season, we have a lot of work still left to do. Honestly, a really, really solid start as we went 65-17. Jalen Suggs, rookie of the year, Karis LeVert, 6-man defensive player, Patrick Williams, Quinn Snyder, coach of the year, 65-17, like I said. So really solid start. At one point, we were like 20-0. I'm like, whoa, bro, are we about to do this first season? But no, it didn't happen. It's okay. Look at Precious, man. I'm telling you, this guy is a beast. He's a hidden gem in this game. But I feel like at this point, our only real issue is the depth. I think the depth could be better, and honestly, I think if we make minimal moves, that's going to go a long way. I don't need to go absolutely crazy because, like I said, this team has already got some kind of good chemistry built up, so I don't want to go absolutely insane and start trading for like Damian Lillard and I don't know, like LeBron James or something. Wow, we lost in the Nets again in the NBA Finals, but whatever. Okay, so we'll have to see what our options are this offseason. I don't think we'll be very, very flexible anyway as it is. Like, it's not like we're going to be able to do much of anything. I'll probably look on for... It's going to be interesting to see what I'm going to look for. But I'm definitely... Oh, and we're about to get the Houston pick. And no, we didn't. Wait, did we? No. Okay, so it stayed with the Rockets. That's very unfortunate because that pick... All right, well, I think it's going to convey for us next year, though. But we do have 24 and 28 in this draft, so we could definitely draft some guys that are going to help us out either via trade or whatever it may be. So we're still in a very good position. That, you know, that lottery pick would have been nice, though. That would have been like a lot of options I could have done with. But I think at this point, I'm going to keep everybody. I think I'm not going to make any changes just yet. I'm going to go to 24 and 28 and draft a couple of guys that are going to help us via trade or via, you know, rotation. We'll see. So I'm seeing Mark Williams, center. Looks like he's the best ranked prospect in the board, so I'll take him. And then number 28, we will be selecting Scottie Lewis. Why not? And then send the end on that. And boom. Mark Williams and Scottie Lewis, both 76 overalls. Probably should have some decent trade value. And then qualifying offers, Shea is a free agent. We all know that. That's why I traded for him, because he was going to be an impending free agent. And we don't have money to like do anything other than like probably getting Shea back. But one thing you do as a glitch in this game that I don't know if it's necessarily a glitch, but it is something that happens. If you try to max out a player, I'm sure most of you have already know this, but if you try to give your player like your restricted free agent a contract in moratorium day, it'll glitch and turn into like a 1-year deal. But I'm not sure why that is, but it is what it is. And honestly, I probably could use Shea back on a 1-year deal. But like I said, I honestly think we're in a really good position right now. At this point, I'm just like looking. So Shea at the point guard. We got Donovan Mitchell, RJ Hampton, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Kuzma, Precious, and then Rudy Gobert, Jakob Poeltl, Mark Williams. So at this point, I think what would be best is if we could get perimeter defenders off the bench that are like an 84 and above. And I think that would make our team absolutely dominant. Because I think I should keep the starting 5 because they worked very well together, it looked like. So I don't think I should go crazy. I think at this point, I should be looking for depth for guys that can play good defense. So preferably 84 overall and above, though, if we can make it happen. I don't know if we can, but we'll see. So one thing I want to look at is let's go perimeter defense like B. Let's go B or better. And then is there an overall where I can... I think it's out here somewhere. I just got to look for it. It is... Potential minimum overall rating. Okay, so I want the minimum to probably be okay. So our options are getting a little thin. Let's try 83. So 83 overall and above. Obviously, we're not getting anybody up here. Let's go down here more. So Norman Powell could be a very nice defender off the bench. Kyle Lowry, OG Anunoby, Markelle Fultz, DeAndre Hunter, Brandon Clark. DeAndre Hunter is on his rookie contract as well, so I definitely like that. Jaden Springer, Karis LeVert, DeJounte Murray, Kemba Walker, Cade Cunningham. Yeah, there's a lot of good options, but I think DeJounte Murray is somebody I definitely want to try to grab. And yeah, I was like looking at it. So like, okay, so I could offer them RJ Hampton and Kyle Kuzma, and we get Drew Eubanks. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So DeJounte Murray is a huge guy to grab, and he goes up to an 87 at shooting guard. So yeah, that was a very big acquisition, and we still have a lot of, still a lot to trade. So let me go back to that. We're gonna do it again, and I saw a couple guys that I wanted, so let's go back to it. Oh, you know what would be a very nice guy to grab, and I just have him at the top of my head. He might be too much though, because he is on a bigger contract now, and he's on the Orlando Magic. Jonathan Isaac. He doesn't score a whole lot, but his defense would be key off the bench. But I don't know if I have the money to make it work anymore. Ooh, I might be able to make this work. Jakob Poeltl, and I say I give you, let's say Scotty Lewis. I'm a little bit far. Okay, I think I can make this work. I gotta sign someone in free agency though. So let me sign like Chris Dunn to a contract. So Chris Dunn, welcome. And then I feel like I might be able to get this to happen. So Jonathan Isaac would be a huge upgrade to the bench as well. So let me go out there, Orlando Magic. Jonathan Isaac, and we're gonna grab you. We're gonna offer you Jakob Poeltl, Chris Dunn, and let's see if I can do it without offering anybody else. So top 10 protected pick. I'll offer you 2023. Let's say offer you 2024. They still don't agree, and I'll give you this one as well, and they agree. So we got Jonathan Isaac. Let's go. So another huge addition to the bench. So Shea, DeJounte Murray. We got Jonathan Isaac, which I know he'll go up at small forward, I think. Yep, to an 88 overall. So I'm going to have him come off the bench for Kawhi Leonard. And then at this point, we're kind of looking for big man, right? Because we kind of have a backup guard. So like a big, like an 85 overall and above big man who doesn't shoot. And one thing I do like about both these guys is they don't shoot a whole lot. So they're just going to come out and play defense, which is what we kind of need in order to try to lock teams up. That way we can go 82-0. So back to the player finder, and we want to look at this one more time. Maybe even a couple more times we can make it work, but I don't know if that'll work. So perimeter potential. Actually, I don't really care about potential. That's any or whatever. I'll just put C or better. All right, minimum overall rating, and then let's go 84, and then perimeter defense. B or better. Okay, let me look at this one more time. So we have a big man. Let's see if there's a big. Siakam is playing the center right now, but I'm not gonna be able to afford him. DeJounte Murray, we got him, of course. Chris Middleton, Mike Conley. How much is Mike Conley making right now? He is making 22 million. Okay. Jonathan Isaac, we got. LaMelo Ball is going to be impossible to trade for, I imagine, so I'm not even going to try that. De'Aaron Fox. How much is De'Aaron? Make it 30 million. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make that happen. Okay. Jaden Springer is on a cheap contract, but we already have DeJounte Murray there. Mikal Bridges is a free agent. Levert. We kind of need a big, though. Maybe we don't want to look at perimeter defense. Let's say like C- or better, and then post defense B or better, or C+ or better, whatever. So kind of looking for a big man now. Jokic, obviously we're not going to get him. Siakam, Evan Mobley. We got Rudy Gobert. We already have him. Bam Adebayo. Ooh, Bam Adebayo. Probably not going to grab him. Okay, so at this point, we're probably looking a little thin here. I think at this point, we kind of need... Let me just look at this. So let me look at this one more time. Player finder, position. Let's go power forward / center. And then we want a overall minimum of, let's say... I keep missing overall. So I'm gonna go 83 or better, and honestly I'm down to get anybody at this point. So Greg Brown, Keldon Johnson, OG Anunoby, Jeremy Grant, Miles Turner, Obi Toppin. Miles Turner might actually be kind of easy to trade for. PJ Washington, Onyeka Okongwu. Okay, so there's some good options. Kevin Love, Nurkic. Nurkic is a free agent. Evan Mobley, Montrezl Harrell, Bagley. James Wiseman, Christian Wood, Wendell Carter. Christian Wood's not making a ton of money either, but I think I like the idea of Miles Turner off the bench trade. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford this though. Okay, at this point, Miles Turner, it might be my goal, but I don't know. Yeah, I have like no money to use, no money to throw at him. I don't think so. If I just threw like, let's say Mark Williams, Sky Lewis, Drew Eubanks all out there, Cameron Payne pops up, Rondale Jefferson, Isaiah Stewart. Actually, that might be a decent option. That might be our best option, to be honest. So Isaiah Stewart, I think I'm going to bring you to the team, and Mike Muscala comes over. So let's go ahead and throw Isaiah Stewart at the power forward, and he goes up to an 84 overall. So honestly, that worked out. So Isaiah Stewart, not somebody I was particularly looking at, but hey, he's here now. And then we got Mike Muscala as well, which I'm gonna throw him out there because I don't think I really. Will Matisse Thybulle pops up. Xavier Tillman, Cameron Reddish, 82 overall. Let's see, Chumo Kiki, Jermichael Green, Daniel Gafford. We'll grab, I think at this point, I think the best thing to do is to grab Cameron Reddish, right? His trade value is pretty good, actually. So Cameron Reddish is going to be the backup small forward we're going to kind of keep. But I think we're going to be running an 8-man rotation. I really do. I think we're going to be running an 8-man rotation. But this team is looking nice. I think we got some really good depth. We have a raw, like, I feel like this depth is kind of insane. So hopefully it works out. Hopefully it works out and we win like 70 plus games. That's the goal anyway. That's the goal in mind. But that's the team we put together, man. Essentially, I feel like this is the best team we could have put together. So hopefully with the new changes, things work out and this team does really good. But hey, you never know. You just never know. So I'm gonna throw Isaac's untapped potential. I'm gonna throw this last one at Precious. And I'm gonna throw this other one, I think, at Isaiah Stewart. Is an 86 overall, bro. Oh my gosh, this team is crazy. Hold on. Isaiah Stewart is, yeah, I'm gonna throw it at him. Okay, let me see. Looking at the rotation, we're gonna run an 8-man rotation like I said. I think that's the best thing to do. So Cameron Reddish is not gonna be getting any minutes, but if he did, it's not that big of a deal. So Isaiah Stewart, DeJounte Murray, Jonathan Isaac, Rudy Gobert, Precious Achiuwa, literally everyone is 86 overall and above. Like, this is definitely the best team I've ever put together. I think proficiency wise, 4-star at defense. I think we keep it at defense because we had a really good run last year. And you know what, we just kind of hope things work out, man. Let's see how it goes. We're gonna simulate season number 2. Let's see if we can try to snag an 82-0 reign or at least win 70 plus games. At the end of the year, we only went 60-22. So at the end of the year, we only went 60-22, which I'm actually very disappointed. I thought this team was going to do a lot better than that, but unfortunately, 60-22 is what we got. I thought we put together a really good team. Literally 80, like literally everyone is an 87 and above. Like, I thought for sure this team was going to get it done. Like, I thought we'd win like 75 games or something because we almost did it. I feel like we almost even did it in the first season, but unfortunately, it just didn't really happen. So it is what it is at this point. But we're gonna go ahead and just simulate the playoffs, see if we win a championship at least to end it off. And we do struggle against the Blazers, and we go on to win the championship at least. So I thought we put together a really good team, but unfortunately, not really. Shea is your Finals MVP. Kawhi Leonard, Donovan Mitchell, Shea, Rudy Gobert, Precious Achiuwa, Jonathan Isaac, DeJounte Murray, Isaiah Stewart. I mean, look at this roster we put together. Like, it was pretty nice, but it is what it is at the end of the day. We did not go 82-0, obviously, and we didn't even win 70 games today, which is very disappointing. But at the same time, I am still very proud of what I put together because this was a really good team. But guys, I would love to know where you guys think I went wrong, because some of you may know a little bit more than me about going 82-0. Some of you might be 82-0 beasts off camera. You just never know. So other than that, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed this one. What video should we do next? Other than that, it's Crushables. I'm saying peace.